In the 19th century, with the invention of valves for brass instruments, there was a lot of experimentation with the different valves and with the shape of the horn. These are all E-flat alto horns, just different shapes. This is an early design that played across the chest with the bell up and the sound projecting up. It uses rotary valves. When you press the lever, the valve turns, allowing air to go through the extra tubing to play a different note. Here is another upright, different design. Here the valves are on top, so it would be played like this. In the 1850s, there was a new design, over the shoulder. This became very popular during the Civil War. When the band marched in front of the troops, the sound would project back and the troops would hear the music. Another good instrument design for parades is the circular or helicon design. This originated in Europe, where it was used for marching bands or even mounted bands. The cornet would also have been circular, but it would have been smaller, not something that you could wear. So it would just be carried in the hands. The larger bass or tuba helicon was the predecessor of the sousaphone, named after John Philip Sousa. After the Civil War, we see a bell front model. This looks like a large cornet, but with the bell pointed towards a concert audience, the sound projects better to the audience. A little bit later in the century, we see another bell front with a larger bell. This was often called the solo model because it made a louder sound. Here we have another upright with a piston valve. You push the button and the valve moves down and up within the casing. After the turn of the century, we see another piston valve model with a narrower valve. The thicker valve was the Berliner pumpen valve. This one is the Perronnet or French designed valve. This one model of horn looks very much like a miniature baritone horn. And this type of a model is actually still used in many of the British brass bands. Here is one more E-flat alto horn. This is from the 1920s, and it actually looks like a miniature valve trombone. Also has piston valves. Be played like this. So there you see, these are all E-flat alto horns, just different shapes.